So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology. Galaxy Z Fold 3 versus iPhone 12 Pro Max speed test. Let's begin with a boot up in 3, 2, 1 and see which one can get there first. Now, the Galaxy Z Fold does come in at a whopping $17.99. That's actually down from the $1,900 that it was for the Z Fold 2. Over here for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, this one comes in right around $1,099 to start. We do have 512 gigs over here, 256 gigs, Snapdragon 888, 660 GPU, Adreno. Over here, Apple A14 Bionic with an in-house Apple GPU, and the iPhone says, sit down, big boy. I'm gonna take it to the bank here with the win, just spanking the Galaxy Z Fold 3 when it comes up to the boot up test. So far, got the iPhone by a rocket mile here. Come on, Z Fold, you're letting us down here for that price point. You can see definitely taking far longer to boot up. I know people are gonna get in the comments, it doesn't matter how long it takes to boot up. We're doing a speed test. Everything matters when we're talking about speed here. So the iPhone destroys the Z Fold 3 on at least the boot up test. Let's see how other things fare though. All right, guys, so what about the biometric speed? Now, Z Fold 3 does have the fingerprint integrated on the side, just like the Z Fold 2. So the fingerprint location is just about where you would want it. So very quick overall there to unlock, and it's actually a little bit more accurate, I think, than the Z Fold 2. In addition, if you do look at the phone, you do have a face unlock, and you could set it up to swipe to unlock, or you can set up just to go right in, just like that. So a very fast method of unlocking on the Z Fold 3. With the iPhone 12 Pro Max, I think it's slightly a hair slower, just because you have to do this swipe. You have to do this swipe. There's no way to turn that off. You just have to do it. But you have the secure Face ID. The secure method for the Z Fold is a fingerprint sensor, so you got to decide which one you like more. Personally, I'm liking the fingerprint sensor just because with the masks and stuff like that, it's a lot more convenient than the Face ID currently. All right, guys, so we've arrived at the app test of this video. Let's go ahead, open up the Z Fold 3. You can see that thing is like two 12 Pro Maxes in one, or a mini little tablet over there. Everything is closed out for the 12 Pro Max. Everything closed out for Galaxy Z Fold 3. Let's head into some basic apps. Calculator. You can see pretty much the same clock. Maybe the animation is slightly faster on Samsung. You can see Samsung wins it out there on the camera. We'll go to App Store, Play Store, but I will say, again, very similar. I will say that using both of these, I feel like I'm using basically the same performance. iPhone might have had that going to the profile page. iPhone has that on Instagram. Also the camera, some people prefer the camera performance on social media. Let's go into Twitter for the iPhone. You could see definitely Z Fold a little bit quicker here for Twitter. Also a lot bigger and wider. You know, these tall, skinnier phones these days, some people are not feeling them. If you like a wide phone, you're gonna absolutely love Galaxy Z Fold 3. One thing I'm noticing just day to day is that the performance of the applications, they just feel smoother on Z Fold 3 because of the 120 Hz. So I'm really looking forward to that 13 Pro Max that's gonna bring us the 120 Hz. You can see over here, that's going to, you're getting coffee first on your wide boy. Over here, let's go into the Groupon application, and you can see that's a little faster for Z Fold 3. Things to do. Z Fold 3 once again, and again, both are 5G phones, so they're going to be rocket fast when you are on the move as well. Let's go into ESPN. You can see ESPN a little bit quicker to load there. Look like for the iPhone, maybe we'll go over to news, so it's pretty similar across both. And again, faster scroll on the left, Android smoother scroll on the right, but you do have a smoother overall screen here with the 120 Hz. That's on both front and on the inside of the Galaxy Z Fold. Let's go into Best Buy here. You can see Best Buy does open first there on the left. Let's just click this Samsung TV ad right here. You can see very similar. Either way you go with either of these phones, you're not gonna have no issues with day-to-day performance, but I'm making this video because I want to show you that the Z Fold keeps up easily with the latest and king of iPhones right now. So if you're a little bit nervous about this, you have no issues to be concerned about or things to be worried about. Also, I will say that the durability is holding up very well here, and it feels so much more refined than prior Fold phones. So if you're a little bit concerned about that, don't worry too much. Just don't take this thing and go crazy rough with it. It's not that type of phone, but it's also not a weak performer like you might have experienced on the original Galaxy Fold. Let's go into the Dead Trigger 2 application right here and see how this one does perform. One of these phones has got volume on. I think it's the Z Fold 3. Yep, let's go ahead and hit play and see which one can get into the game first. Now, the gaming experience, look at this. Which one would you prefer to game on? If it comes to gaming, you know, all day, we're gonna go with the left over here. Why would you want to game on that versus this? So you can see right here, if I do look around, pretty cool. And it's very good performer as well. It's super smooth over here for the iPhone. The games are super well optimized for the iPhone, so they're also super smooth. But hey, why wouldn't you want to game on this? And then when you're done with your big old game, you can just close this thing up and just walk about, put it in your pocket, open it back up when you need to play a game again. Pretty darn good. Let's go ahead now and head into Mortal Kombat 3, 2, 1 and see which one could load this up first. One thing I was pretty shocked by is the iPhone usually crushes Samsung when it comes to gaming performance, but the Z Fold 3 is holding up pretty well, even in the load times next to the king of iPhone over here. I'm not sure it's going to hang when a 13 Pro Max comes, so let me know if you want to see a speed test between those two. But right now, I mean, yeah, the iPhone 12 Pro Max is ahead here, but it's not by a lot. It's only like a second. Whereas some of the older Samsungs, it was quite a bit ahead. So I would say performance strong on both gaming and regular apps, but the iPhone still can load a lot of stuff a little bit quicker. Developers seem to spend more time on their applications sometimes on the Apple platform. Let's go ahead and go into Geekbench 5, and you can see Geekbench 5 is first there for the right, and we'll head over here into Adobe Premiere Rush, and you can see this one is going to the Galaxy Z Fold 3 over the iPhone. So I would say the Z Fold 3 actually feels faster and was faster in most of the regular applications. However, when it comes to gaming, the load times still seem to be a little bit snappier for the iPhone, but the Z Fold 3 with its smoother, faster feeling screen, it kind of just feels like the faster, snappier device. All right, guys, so 12 gigabytes of RAM here, 6 gigabytes of RAM on the right. Let's go into calculator, clock, camera, Play Store, Play Store. I think my hand was covering the screen. Instagram, Twitter, Amazon, eBay, Starbucks, Groupon, ESPN, Best Buy. I mean, what do you expect? 12 GBs of RAM, Snapdragon 888. Z Fold is a monster in multitasking, and it can also do 3 applications at once when coming to that multitasking. No reloads whatsoever for that guy. $17.99, it better be that way. And for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, let's go into calculator, clock, camera, App Store. Let's go into Instagram. Are we gonna get any reloads here? I doubt it. This one also very good at managing its RAM. You can see right here, ESPN, Best Buy, Crossy Road, Temple Run, Dead Trigger 2 was there, Mortal Kombat was there, Geekbench, Premiere Rush. I would say the animations feel a little bit better for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, but Z Fold 3 definitely easily the better multitasking phone right here. So here you can have 3 applications at once, and so it's really taking advantage of its power. Plus it has S Pen compatibility. This phone is a beast in multitasking, but the RAM management for the iPhone 12 Pro Max also very good. And as expected, in the Geekbench 5 scores, the Z Fold just gets annihilated by the iPhone 12 Pro Max. However, these phones in the real world are a lot more comparable than you might think. Both have similar triple cameras on the rear. Both of them do have OLED displays on both front on the Z Fold and on the inside on the Z Fold, but this has an OLED display as well. Both are very bright. Both have similar ecosystems, but the area where the Z Fold is really just kicking Apple's booty is right here, the folding device. You can see it's basically like 2 phones in one here. But you know what, the people that are fans of Apple are gonna wait until Apple brings their own version, but you got to give them credit for innovating here on the Galaxy Z Fold 3. If you don't think this is pretty at least cool to try out, you know, then I don't think you really love tech. But let me know your thoughts about these two down below. Which one is the better phone? Which one would you choose given the choice? Let us know down below. I will catch you all in the next episode. Be sure to be well. Thank you very much for watching. Always very grateful, very appreciated, and peace.